my Sagittarius gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your mid-October, 15th through the 31st, mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All that information will be linked down in the description box down below. And real quick, just a little announcement. Tomorrow, guys, on Friday at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my partner Sapone and Candela, as well as myself, will be releasing the Love Candle. So for anybody who's interested in purchasing the Love Candle, it will be live after the weekend reading tomorrow at 4:15 p.m. We have a lovely floral scent that comes with this candle, and we also have some beautiful morganite crystal chips in here. And of course, we got the C for the CancerMoonsTarot vibe. So for anybody who's interested in purchasing this candle, definitely check it out tomorrow, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see it in the description of the weekend reading, okay? With that all being said, let's take a look here, Sag, and see what we got going on for your beautiful second half of October. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming through for Sagittarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout October 15th through the 31st. All right, my Sagittarius gang. Let's go ahead here and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look and see what we got going on, man. Hopefully, all is well. Let's take a look, all right? Sagittarius, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Hierophant card. So, for some of you, you can be connecting with a Taurus here. Your current energy is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the Queen of Swords. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Death card. Now, you did have the Seven of Pentacles jump out in the pre-shuffle, so there is this energy of kind of like I invested so much time into somebody and you feel a little bit blindsided by their actions, because taking a look at the person you're dealing with, we have here the Queen of Swords. This is normally what people would refer to as being ghosted or being cut off. And I feel like whoever the individual is you're connecting with here kind of blindsided you by cutting you off, especially after the great amount of time that you have invested into this person. I feel like it was just something that you didn't necessarily see coming. And as for the outcome that's present, we have here the Death card, you know? The ending of the cycle that you and this person had, the ending of whatever it is the two of you had. So I do feel a lot of confusion here and confliction here in your energy. You're not necessarily sure why this person decided to just take flight. And also, you're not really sure how you can invest so much time into somebody and then they can kind of just walk away like that time you gave them necessarily meant nothing. Now, keep in mind, you can be connecting with a Scorpio here or a Taurus, but we're going to get down to the bottom of this situation and take a look and see what's going on with your person. With the Hierophant being the overall energy of this reading, you know, you really feel like you were the person that was loyal. You feel like you were committed. You feel like you did everything right to show somebody that you loved and cared for them, and you're really questioning why that's not enough. And the truth of the situation is, Sagittarius, is that it was enough. Your love is enough. You are enough. But the person you're dealing with didn't want to have their eyes open enough to see that. Okay? So let's dive deep into this reading and take a look and see what we got going on. So, what I'm going to do here, Sag, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout October 15th through the 31st. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of October. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Sag is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Sag? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout October 15th through the 31st? How does the person that Sagittarius is feeling towards Sag? And what is going on with this person throughout October 15th through the 31st? Let's take a look. First card out, we have here Two of Cups. Interesting. Could be a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have here the Star card. We have here the Chariot. And we have here the Two of Wands. It's very contradicting when we look at these two energies. And of course, Mercury is in retrograde, so welcome to the contradiction. And keep in mind, it is in retrograde in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Now, remember, your person's energy was the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's cold, somebody who's detaching, somebody who possibly cut you out, right? So I feel here someone cut you out. But when it comes towards their feelings towards you, we have here not only just the Two of Cups, but we also have here the Star card. A person who believes that you were a match made in heaven. All right, so why would somebody who believes you're a match made in heaven necessarily cut you out? I'm trying to find out the answer myself, okay? But taking a look at their energy here, yeah, they feel like you two are meant to be together, but they decided to walk away from whatever it is that the two of you had and take a different path here, the Chariot to the Two of Wands. So this person steered away from the path of what they could have had with you. I think what this message is saying is that they acknowledge that they could have had a great relationship with you. They acknowledge that they could have had an amazing relationship with you, but it was something that they didn't necessarily want. Let's move forward into this. We have here Nine of Swords, we have here the Justice, and we also have here the Ace of Wands. Taking a look at the person you're dealing with here in regards to how they feel towards you, I think a good part of them, Sagittarius, was in a space where they didn't feel super balanced. It's almost like the person you're dealing with saw how much you invested into them, and to me, it kind of seems like you helped them through many, many moments in their life. Because I think whoever you're dealing with does have their own personal problems that they're not very open with about. And I feel like they opened up to you a little bit over time, but I don't think they opened up to you in regards to the full extent of what it was they were dealing with mentally. It kind of feels to me like who you were connecting with definitely had a lot of things going on mentally, and they expressed a little bit to you, but they didn't express all of it. I'm kind of feeling this energy where the person you're dealing with does not want you to fix them because they acknowledge that they need to fix themselves, but instead of admitting that to you, they walked away from an amazing potential of a beautiful relationship. It seems to me like whoever this person is you're connecting with, Sagittarius, is almost kind of ashamed of where they're at in their life. And it feels to me like because they don't have such high self-worth, they then therefore project that onto the relationship. Since they don't feel super worthy within themselves, they're not going to want that beautiful love from you. They're going to push away from you, okay? And with the Ace of Wands here, I think they want nothing but to be happy, and especially to be happy with you. But if this person's not happy with themselves, they know that they're not going to be happy with a relationship with you. So that's the energy that I'm seeing coming through so far with the person you're connecting with here. Now, real quick, why is the Star card and the Two of Cups here? Why does the person that Sag is dealing with feel like they are a match made in heaven? And we got here the Eight of Cups. Because it was something that was so incredibly hard for them to walk away from. See, Sagittarius, I'm hearing from you though, it's like, but it wasn't hard for them to walk away from me. They did it. They did it so quickly. It was almost as if like I didn't matter to them, right? So you feel that way. You feel like this person walked away quickly, like you didn't even matter. But from their perspective, they feel like it was the hardest thing they ever had to do. Okay, let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Why is this person in the Nine of Swords energy? You know, what's going on with them mentally here? And we got the Ace of Pentacles. They need the opportunity to be their best self. They need the opportunity to be happy with their life. They need the opportunity to live a life that they feel is worth living, you know? And you being a part of that is something that they definitely want, but they do not feel ready to be committed to you because they don't feel like they've ever had time to commit to themselves. They don't feel like they ever had time to really work on themselves to get to a point to where they're happy. All right, so let's take a look here and see what's going on with this person throughout the second half of October. We got here the Wheel of Fortune, we have here the Five of Swords, and we have here the Four of Wands. They're doing their best during this time to focus on their own personal change. They're doing the best during this time to transform into the individual that they can love. So they're working on themselves essentially. And during that time, they're doing everything in their power that they can to kind of withdraw from instantaneously chasing you and jumping right into a relationship with you, you know? I think the person you're dealing with, when it comes down to their true feelings, doesn't think it's fair for them to be involved with you when they're not 100% themselves and they're not 100% happy with themselves, you know? They want to be able to give you the best, and they can't give you the best if they're not feeling the best, you know? So with the Five of Swords here to the Four of Wands, they're going to be doing their best to avoid their feelings, okay? Their heart's going to be telling them, go run to Sagittarius right now, go make things happen, go date Sagittarius, go have an amazing time with them. But ultimately, what they're really focused on here is their own personal change, okay? So that's kind of what's flowing through right now with the person you're dealing with. All right, so They feel like they need to work on themselves here. You know, they need change and transformation, and that was the outcome, the Death card. Okay, so let's take a look on your side of things, Sag. Let's see what's happening with you. How does Sagittarius feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Sagittarius, please, throughout October 15th through the 31st? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout October 15th through the 31st. How does Sag feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Sag throughout the second half of October? First card out, we have here Two of Pentacles. What do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I hold on? Or do I let go? You're feeling very, very much so conflicted right now. Not really sure if you should wait on this person or if you should allow yourself to be set free. Overall, you want success here, Six of Wands. You want to be with somebody who wants to be with you. You want to make sure the investments that you make when it comes towards love are going to be giving you a great return. And with this person, you haven't felt that return, you know? And also, essentially, not only do you want to be happy, not only just with yourself, but you want a partner who's happy to be with you. So you feel not only blindsided by this person, but now incredibly conflicted to what you want to do about this situation, you know? Because you don't know this person's true feelings, at least not in the second half of October. They're not going to admit it to you. You know, you don't know that it was hard for them to walk away from you. You don't know that they're dealing with a lot of things mentally and they're working on themselves. And you also really just genuinely don't know how much they actually love you. And this person does love you. They love you a lot. And it sucks when you don't know that, you know, because it makes you feel entirely different. Moving forward from your energies, we got here Page of Swords. We also got here Seven of Wands. And then we also have here Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, I think right now you're dealing with a head over heart decision because your heart's telling you to wait because you are happy with this person. You do love this person. You do see a bright future with them. But at the same time, when you look at the reality of them not being in your life, Queen of Swords, it makes you feel like you should block them out. You should focus on being single, and maybe you should communicate with new people. So you're kind of stuck here, Sag, on whether or not you want to hold on to this person, or if you want to cut them off right back and go ahead and find yourself someone new and a connection that serves you, you know? Based on what's going on with you, Sag, throughout the second half of October, we have here the King of Swords, we also have here the Seven of Swords, and we have here the Knight of Cups. Yeah, your energy really is just coming down to confliction. You know, the King of Swords is, I need to make a decision that's going to serve in my highest of good. So you're looking to take action here to make the right choice. And I feel like when we look at this Two of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles is you kind of saying, I don't know what the right choice is. I don't know if the right choice is giving this person time and waiting for them, or if moving on is the right choice for you, you know? You kind of don't really know. And the Seven of Swords here doesn't necessarily help when you feel like you've been deceived by the person you're dealing with. You know, you're deeply hurt at the fact that this individual had got up and walked away after you had invested so much time into them. You know, you are deeply hurt about this situation. It's not something that was easy for you to handle. It was something that fucking hurt, man. And you were really, really blindsided by this once again. It was something that was a shock or a surprise. So with the Seven of Swords here, you know, you feel very self-deceived, and a part of you is like, am I stupid for waiting for them? Am I stupid to move on? And with the Knight of Cups here, you just have so much love to give, and you wanted to give it to this person, and you're not sure if you're going to give it to this person or you're going to give it to somebody new, okay? So you're definitely in a very conflicted spot. I wish we could tap more into how you're feeling here during this time, but I definitely keep getting this energy of conflict. Let's take a look a little deeper. Let's see if we get something. In regards to how Sag feels towards this person, are there any other feelings that have been left unread? We got here the Judgment card, that big feeling of wanting them to be back in your life. We have here King of Pentacles, and we also have here the High Priestess. Yeah, you know, when it comes down to what you really want, Sag, you really don't want to move on from this person. You know, you really do want to be with them. You really do want to have a grounded and level-headed, stable relationship with them. You know, the truth is that you actually don't want to let this person go. It's just now you're stuck wondering if that's the wrong decision. Well, follow what your intuition says here. The High Priestess is intuition. And if your intuition says, maybe I have to talk to them and see how they really feel, maybe I have to give them space for now and talk to them at a later date, or if your intuition's saying, I need to move on, really go with what your gut's saying here, okay? I think, though, even though your person's going through it right now, I do feel like they're going to come back to you. I just don't see this individual giving up on you, because the Two of Cups and the Star card, that match made in heaven kind of energy. And with the Eight of Cups being there, them walking away from you was the hardest thing for them to do. I don't know. I just don't really feel like this person would throw you away. I think that they wanted you to have the perception that they were cold and heartless to make it easier to move on from them. They kind of have this energy where it's like, well, if Sagittarius hates me, it's going to be easier on their heart to move on from me, you know? So your person here kind of almost put up this facade that they were an asshole so that you can believe that and so that you can move on quicker. They didn't relay their true feelings to you, okay? In regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Sag and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 15th through the 31st. Where energies aligning, please, between Sag and this person. We have here Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, the Devil, and we also have here the Magician. Knight of Swords to the Three of Wands. You're going to be waiting to hear back from this person. I definitely feel like you're going to be hoping for communication here. And during this time, you know, not only are you hoping that this person talks to you, you know, you're still trying to gain clarity at the current moment to understand why they're not a part of your life anymore. And in regards to the person you're dealing with, you know, it's eating them alive here, right? We got here the Magician and we got here the Devil. You know, the Devil card is eating this person alive, being away from you, not being around you, considering that they love you and they very much so really want your energy and really desire your energy during this time. And during the time that they're spending alone from you working on themselves, they really, really, really are starting to crave you here. And with the Magician card, they're going to have many moments where they feel like they're going to reach out, but I feel like they're going to hold themselves back. Now, as for the outcome that's present, please, between Sagittarius and the person they're dealing with, what do we got going on? And we have here the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have here the Ten of Cups. In due time, I think that things between the two of you will work out, but it will only work out if this person achieves the enlightenment that they're looking for. It'll only work out if the person you're dealing with heals themselves to the point where they're ready to face this love. I think whoever you're dealing with here, it's really all up to them, and the ball's kind of in their court, you know? If they work on themselves and their personal growth and their development, and they get to a point where they feel like they're pleased with themselves and they're happy with who they are, they will then allow themselves to be happy with you. But the truth is that the person you're dealing with here has been denying themselves happiness for the longest time. And until they find happiness within themselves, how are they going to allow themselves to be happy with you? You know? And it's a situation that sucks. I know it sucks, Sag. I know it's not something you want to hear. I know it's something that's not fun. But at the end of the day, it really relies on the person you're dealing with on whether the two of you are going to move forward, you know? So I think your person here has a lot of work to do. And if they get that work done, there's a possibility the two of you will be together, but they need to focus on themselves at the moment. Excuse me. Now, my thing is, I know everybody's different, but I do believe personally that somebody can work on themselves and be with somebody else at the same time. At least that's just my belief. But I don't know, in regards to your person here, there's something about them that feels embarrassed with who they are to be around you. There's something about this person who feels just so unworthy of love from you because they have that unworthiness towards themselves, you know? And with that all being said, it's like they don't allow themselves to have happiness in their life. They don't allow themselves to have your love in their life. And that's what really sucks, you know? It's sad to see when somebody doesn't allow themselves to have beautiful things, when you want them to have that overall. So if the cross watcher here is watching, love yourself, okay? Allow yourself to love yourself and recognize that you can be loved by Sagittarius too while you're working on you, okay? Nonetheless, Sagittarius, I want to get some advice pulled for you here. I don't do this with every reading, but I feel like it might be needed. So is there any advice for Sagittarius on how to navigate through these energies throughout the second half of October? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout October 15th through the 31st. We have here the World card, the Page of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel with the World card to the Page of Wands, this is about not taking this person's actions way too much to heart, Remember how they showed up as the Queen of Swords? When they walked away from you, it was very cold. It was something that really hurt you. You were blindsided. They kind of just disappeared. Don't take that way too personally, I guess is what Spirit is trying to say. This reading has a lot more to do, their absence essentially has a lot more to do with them than you. They didn't walk away because of you. They walked away because of themselves. So don't be too hard on yourself and don't put blame on yourself during this time, Sagittarius, okay? Make sure you know that them walking away had nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. We also had here the Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, you know? I do feel that Spirit is saying that it's okay if there's new opportunities that head your way. If there are new love interests that come into your life, you're okay to take a look at them. Remember, this person did decide to walk out of your life, and even though they love you very much so, and maybe aren't showing it, you are allowed to have new connections and a new partnership, especially if you meet somebody that you really like and you really click with. The truth is that even though this person needs to work on themselves, they still made the decision to walk away from you, and you don't know how long it's going to take for this individual to heal, because there is no timestamp on healing. So this person can take massive amounts of time to heal, and, you know, one day maybe you'll still be waiting, and one day maybe you're not waiting anymore because you found somebody new. And that's the thing about love sometimes. You know, love may never fade between certain connections, but time will. And I do feel like if your person here takes a long time, you might not be waiting any longer. So the way that Spirit is saying is you don't know how long this person's going to take to heal. You don't know how long it's going to take them to be ready to be with you. And you shouldn't deny yourself of any awesome possible love interests that head your way. You should give those a chance. So truthfully here, you know, I know you want to wait for this person. I know you want to be with this person, Sag. And I hope things work out. I hope that they get themselves together, invest as much time into themselves as possible, and are happy with themselves, and they allow happiness with you. I really hope that that works out. But I will say, you know, you're never going to know how long this person's going to take. And Spirit's just saying, don't close out your opportunities. If there is an awesome opportunity, an awesome lover that heads your way, don't deny yourself of that because of this person. You know, allow yourself to take whatever opportunity feels right that comes along the way in the near future. Okay? All right, my Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I truthfully appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it does resonate, please let me know down in those comments down below. Take care, guys. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your day, as well as an awesome and amazing rest of your October. Stay safe this Mercury retrograde, and I will catch you guys in November 2020. Much love, Sag, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.